Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. Twin Oracles here to do your November read. Hope you're having a super fantastic day so far. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for all your likes, for all your shares, comments, as well as subscribing to Twin Oracles. We love you ever so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sagittarius, with that being said, this is a general read. It might or might not resonate with you. Maybe parts of it will resonate with you. Maybe some of it will resonate with you. Maybe none of it will resonate with you. Okay, so take the parts and bits and pieces that do resonate, leave the parts that do not, okay? It's also time this read, whenever this video finds you, Sagittarius, that's when it will most resonate with you. Now, let's dive into the channeled messages here before we take a look at your cards. There was an energy I was picking up that for some of you, either this has happened or, it's happened already or it will happen. But it's just this energy of something in your life has not gone your way. And it's maybe a few little things that haven't been going your way. It's like, one thing didn't go your way, and then on top of that, this happened, and that happened, and this happened, and that happened. But it all kind of at the same time felt or feels so strange to you. It just feels like, how did that happen out of nowhere? It seems really strange, okay? And this strange feeling that you're getting is a synchronicity. It's like something's not feeling right for you, and it's because it's not. It's, something is being set up for you. Something is being synchronized for you. And it might feel like things are going against you. It might feel like when it rains, it pours. It might feel uncomfortable, and you don't know why this is all happening. But the reason why this is happening, Sagittarius, is because there are things happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of, and this is all happening to benefit you. It does not seem like it. It does not feel like it. It does not look like it. But this is all happening in your benefit to protect you. It's like, for example, if your car won't start and you were meant to go to an event and now you can't go to that event. And, on top of that, you had a shift at work you were picking up, and now you can't not only not go to the event, but now you can't go to that shift that you picked up at work. It just feels like all of these things are happening, but when you look at it, it's too much of a coincidence that, you're being kept home, you're being kept where you are, where you're not able to go out and about. And it's for a reason, a higher purpose. It's happening to protect you, okay? Either God's wanting to keep you home for a reason, to protect you, to keep you out of the cold, or to keep you out of drama, or to keep you out of chaos, or God's only wanting you to keep you home so that way you perhaps, do some internal work. You perhaps sit in silence for a bit. Perhaps, you allow some emotions to come up of your past so those emotions can come up, be felt, and therefore then be healed and released. Okay, so there's a bigger purpose to everything that you're experiencing here. There's a bigger purpose, a bigger reason. There's more than meets the eye here, okay? And again, it might be uncomfortable. For some of you, it might happen for a day. You might experience something like this. Others of you, it might be a week that you're experiencing something like this. But nonetheless here, it is here to work for you in your favor. You just don't know it, and you just don't see it, and you can't see it right now. It's kind of happening behind the scenes. Okay, Sagittarius? So if you are going through some uncomfortable times, or things aren't working out for you, the way that you had planned, just know that there's a bigger purpose, and it's to protect you, and it's to benefit you. Although you cannot see it, it is here to benefit you, Sagittarius. That's the biggest message here, is that it might not feel it, might not look like it, but whatever you're experiencing now, it's here to benefit you, to protect you, to uplift you, to help you grow and evolve, okay? Some of you might even realize, in a day or in a week or in a couple weeks, oh, that's why that happened. I get it, because, if I would have gone there, then this would have happened. And if I would have done that, then that would have happened. So some of you might have a realization or an epiphany as to why this all happened the way it happened. Some of you might get that information. Okay, Sagittarius? So hope that this channeled message resonated with you. If you are experiencing some of these uncomfortable energies, comment down below just to encourage others and say that eventually everything got resolved, and it did feel strange, and all of a sudden things got resolved just like this, really randomly. As random as it happened, that's as randomly as things got resolved in regards to this situation. So it kind of all seems very strange to you from beginning to the end. You're like, this feels weird. I don't know why this happened. It's weird. All of a sudden this happened, and all of a sudden it took care of itself, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to trust. Okay? So this is about trusting and having faith and knowing that everything is working for you and not against you. Okay, Sagittarius? With that being said, let's dive into your cards. What is the most important message for Sagittarius here? It's like God's trying to keep you on the lowdown. To keep you on the lowdown for you to, experience as least chaos as possible, or to keep you on the lowdown in order for you to feel emotions bubbling up to the surface, so you can feel these emotions and then release them so they're healed. Yeah, see, this is divinely ordained. This is what I'm saying here. This is exactly what I was feeling in the channel message. This is what I'm seeing again. This is divinely orchestrated by God. God is at play here. God is at hand here. God has everything under control. This was all, it's like God stepped in and did something so irrational and so weird and so strange. It feels so strange to you. You don't know why it happened, etc., etc. But God's doing this, and you'll be like, wow, that's crazy. Just as quickly as it happened, that's as easy as it left. Like, it's also strange. So just know that strangeness that you're feeling is God creating synchronicities in your life. God is setting things up for you, doing something behind the scenes in favor of you. God, what else would you like to tell Sagittarius? Thank you for these messages. God needed to hold you back or hold you down. He needed to hold you back. He needed to keep you back. So if there was an event that you had to go to, it was like you weren't meant to go. God had to hold you back. Maybe you would have spent too much money at that event. You would have lost too much money. Maybe you were going to an event to make money, but instead of making money, you had to spend money and not profit and not make money. So it's like God was protecting you here, Sagittarius. It's very, very clear here. He was holding you back so that way something would not have been set off balance by you going to where you were going to go. He was holding you back to keep you in balance somehow. Could be financially, just this is interesting here. The number sequences are very interesting. You have 222. So for some of you, 222 is very important. There's a big change coming in your life. Perhaps there's a big change and you were needing to process this change before this change occurs. You needed to perhaps release some things. This is a time right now, Sagittarius, of, very deep internal retrospection. So if there is good change coming into your life, in order for that good change to come in, you need to release things from your life that no longer serve you to make room and to make space for the things that are coming in. There is something that you've been waiting for here, that perhaps it could be something pertaining to you for the last 6 years of your life, or perhaps it's pertaining to you from when you were a child. But there's something here that you've felt trapped and now that's coming to a close and something will be revealed. And then there's a new beginning that will occur. There's a new beginning that will arise from here. But I am picking up, Sagittarius, here. There is something having to do with, needing to make a decision here. And so perhaps God was holding you back for you to gain mental clarity, for you to release what needed to be released internally in order to gain mental clarity. So that way, when there is a change, when things change for you here, and when you are faced with a decision, you'll know what approach to take in your decision based on having a clear mind, okay? But I am picking up here, there's definitely something with a decision. There's definitely something that you have been waiting for the last 6 years of your life. For some of you, it's been from when you were childhood. But there's something, I'm picking up the number 6, could be the number 2, could be the number 3, 4. It's like you've had a difficult, rough number of years here. God is, although it doesn't look like it, God is supporting you, He's protecting you, He's setting things up for things to work out in your favor. There is some kind of judgment or ruling coming in, a decision on your behalf, and, God is setting you back, taking you out of society, if you will, for a bit, just so that way you can gain clarity, release what needs to be released, heal what needs to be healed, so that way when it's time to make this decision, you'll know exactly what to do. Okay, Sagittarius? I am picking up, there is something that had occurred years ago, and it's something that has left you out in the cold. So, perhaps it could have been a breakup. Perhaps it could have been something that really shook your world, something that was completely unexpected. It was an intervention in your life, and you're just like, where did that come from? Like, it came out of nowhere. For some of you, it could have been a car accident. For others of you, maybe you had like an injury of some sort. But it just feels like there's some kind of judgment coming up to the surface in regards to this. There's some kind of completion or an ending or a healing. There's something happening for you. There's something coming to the surface here to help you. And it's going to put an end to the hardships that you've been going through, because it's been difficult and painful and heavy and burdensome. And it's going to allow for a new beginning here. But patience is required. Expecting the best possible outcome is required. And, just accepting things at face value, seeing the positive in whatever it is that you are experiencing, this completion, this cycle ending, whatever this is for, each and every one of you, just seeing it for what it is and seeing the bonus of it, the positivity in it. Look on the bright side, like see it for what it really, really is. Nothing more, nothing less. Try to take your emotions out of it. See it logically for what it is here. Okay. And as I said that, I just saw 1313 here. So some of you, the number 4 is very important. Others of you, you were born on the 13th month, on the 13th day. There's just an interesting play in numbers here. Again, you have 222. You also have 3, 4, 5, 6. So 222, then 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like everything is happening as it should, in the order in which things are meant to play out. So just be patient, expect the best possible outcome, and then let things unfold the way that they're meant to, and just give it all to God and expect the best for you. Okay, Sagittarius? Whatever this is, I know you've got this. We love you ever so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. Also, thank you for being part of our Twin Oracle family here. Thank you for subscribing to Twin Oracles. And thank you for just being part of this group, community, and in our lives. We love you, Sagittarius. Until the next time, bye for now.